social media and music in the new generation. This is my playbook. This is going to outline what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to talk about how I would use social media in my future professional career, as well as an introduction into the artist I chose today to make this presentation on, and then the different social media accounts that he uses, and then the overall summary of the presentation and the things talked about today. In my personal career, I plan on being a counselor or a therapist, and so I think social media will be incredibly effective in reaching a larger audience, especially if I do online counseling. It'll allow me to reach out to those who may have a desire to meet with me and work through counseling through me. It would also allow me to reach out to other creators, other professionals, so we can create a community of professionals that can help refer to each other, especially if we have different specialties. And finally, I think it will also be incredibly effective at allowing me to teach educational content for those who, and may encourage those who need therapy to seek it out. The artist I chose for today was Jordan Davis. He is a country music star that has been incredibly popular in the country music scene. He's a fairly young artist. He's a brand new family man. He's got a very young family, which I think appeals to a lot of younger audience as well, and got to start in Nashville, Tennessee, the home of country music. The first platform we're going to talk about today is Facebook. On Jordan Davis's Facebook, he mainly just puts out the venues and different events that he attends. There's not a lot of other content included in this particular platform, and so the problem with Facebook is that it is mainly geared towards older individuals, which means that the younger audiences that he is trying to reach are not really going to find his content on Facebook. However, those who may be of the older age range will be able to find that content on Facebook if that is the main social media platform they use. So it's still an effective use of Facebook, even if it doesn't have as much use as other platforms. Instagram is kind of the jack of all trades right now for content creation, as well as in general just having a professional business account. So Jordan Davis's Instagram is filled with fantastic content. There's a huge balance of content, a lot of it geared towards younger audiences. He's also able to connect with different artists like Carly Pearce, who he met when he was first starting out in Nashville, Tennessee. They both are burgeoning artists, and now they are very huge country stars. And it allows artists to connect with other artists, which allows them to reach even larger audiences and become more personable to their audience. A lot of his content is geared towards just his concerts, the different venues he's going to, but he does have some personable content mixed in as well. So I think it's an effective use of this platform. I think the only main negative I would have to say about Instagram is that it's a little bit harder to have personable content on Instagram, but not impossible. It is definitely something that you can do on Instagram. On Jordan Davis's YouTube, I believe that YouTube, especially for a professional artist, its main use would just be putting out music videos that people can watch. As you can see here, Jordan Davis has all of his music videos and different versions of the songs that he's made, live versions at different events, things like that, covers, features with different artists, those kinds of things. And I think that's mainly what YouTube could be used for a professional artist, is just producing and providing that music to those who want to search it out. I don't think it has much other use for a professional artist. TikTok is the final platform I'm going to talk about today. TikTok is the main platform where a lot of the younger audiences are gathering today. It is a fantastic website for reaching out to younger audiences. It allows a lot more personable content, as well as one-on-one interaction through stitching of reels and different things like that, and allows a stronger connection to fans as well. And so a bunch of these videos are shot by probably a team, and many of the other platforms, it's probably run by a team as well, by Jordan Davis. However, some of these are probably filmed by Jordan Davis himself. Also, sound bites for new music as well is an effective use of this platform. I think TikTok in general is underutilized because it is such a large platform for younger users, and I think that it could be used incredibly to help gain access to younger users. So in summary, each platform has its use, and if used properly, can garner a large gathering of an audience, as well as be an effective use of different social media. I think for the most part, Jordan Davis does have a healthy balance of content, and I think he uses the platforms each pretty effectively. I think the biggest thing would just be a little bit more personable content, but I think he does a pretty good job with that as well. I think in general, social media and its connection to music allows for content creation, allows for free advertising of content, allows a personal connection to fans, as well as connections to businesses and sponsorships. So overall, an incredibly effective tool for helping burgeoning artists.